Number one relationship area to apply the IDEANCE process to and supersize your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. We're going to pick today the area that we are going to apply this year's process, 7-step process to achieve any goal, correct any problem or challenge area. But we really want to use this for deep, super important relationships. I'm going to share 4 questions that we ask, or 4 areas of criteria to consider as you're picking the relationship that you want to improve or change or achieve this year's most important goal in with respect to relationships. Number 1, let's look at the emotional weight and frequency of communication and contact and interaction in the relationship. Who do you speak to most frequently might be a way to decide and give more weight to that particular relationship. What opinions affect your confidence, right? Do you have a mentor that affects your confidence in a positive way? Maybe that's a relationship that should be your number 1 goal this year. I don't know. Number 3, who do you wish that you had a better connection with? Do you have somebody that you've been estranged from? Maybe you and your business partner are struggling, or maybe you and a member of your board are struggling and you want to improve that relationship because you know it's having an impact on your confidence, your ability to lead, etc. Number 2, growth potential. Pick a relationship or think about a relationship that if you were to repair or achieve a goal in that relationship and get that relationship the way you really, really want it, would have the biggest impact on you and your business's ability to grow and build and supersize. Number 3, level of misalignment or disconnect. What relationship might be the most rewarding if you were to achieve your goal and improve that relationship? And finally, personal accountability. Guess what? We can only impact our side of the relationship, right? No matter what that relationship is. Now, my advice on this and who I'm picking is, I was going to pick one of my strategic partners, but I think I'm going to pick my customers in this particular situation, because we can always pick our customers or ourselves if we're not sure who to pick. We always need to begin by improving our relationship with ourselves, whether it's for our business or for our personal life. The cool thing about picking yourself, it positively impacts both, which is always exciting. The good thing about picking your customer and really, really working on that group relationship and understanding and knowing them as well as you possibly can, sometimes better than they know themselves, is that has a huge positive impact on our business. That's one of the fastest, best ways to help us grow and build and supersize our business. So I would say pick one of those 2 if you don't know who else to pick. If nothing else and no other relationship stands out for you as, yep, I need to do this for these reasons, then pick either your customers or yourself. And we'll go through the IDEANCE process for this. Shannon, for our Be a Better You annual challenge, remember we're following Shannon all this year through the IDEANCE process. She picked her relationship with her sister, and for business, she picked her relationship with her boss because she's got a boss that she's having some challenges with. Again, she's still in corporate America. She's not started her own business yet. That might be her direction down the road. We'll have to wait and see. Depends how it goes with the boss, right? So share in the comments below the relationship that you're going to pick. Like I said, I'm doing customers, and I'm actually doing my granddaughters for the Be a Better You annual challenge. That's it. I don't want to belabor this, but I want you to use some criteria to decide and pick a relationship that really matters to you, that will give you some leverage. And think of the domino. You knock over this domino and it has a positive impact and knocks down all the other dominoes and helps you achieve what it is that you want in your business fast. And I think there's usually one relationship that stands out like this. I remember back in corporate America, I had a super duper challenging customer. They represented 80% of our sales. And so dealing with them took an exorbitant amount of time, took a lot of energy, and they didn't treat us very well. And after about a year, I finally had to cut that customer loose, which is probably one of the scariest things I've ever done. To automatically cut off 80% of your revenue is a scary thing, especially if you're a smaller business. And fortunately for us, we were able to easily replace that sales volume in, I think it took 3 months, and we had totally replaced and actually gone beyond that volume. Plus, we had more time and energy inside the organization. It was better for my people because they weren't always kowtowing and trying to appease this one big customer. It was kind of like the having almost all your eggs in one basket thing, but we weren't quite there yet. We survived on 20% for a couple of months until we could replace that revenue. But I'm not going to lie, it was super scary. And it wasn't like I didn't try to fix that relationship and repair that relationship first. I didn't have the IDEANCE process back then. Kind of wish I would have, but it might have gone the same way because I could only control what I could control and we could control from our end of the business. And they didn't really want to be or didn't really care about having a long-term relationship with us. We'd already had a long-term relationship, so maybe they were over it and they knew they could find, something that would appease their customers because their customers had maybe a lower standard of expectation than we had with what we were producing. Anyway, big long story. Could probably write a book on it. If I can help you in any way selecting a relationship, please ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.